Hi guys, this is Emnel from One Old Gamer, and we are back as Japan in our Hearts of Iron 4 campaign. Well, nothing to talk about just yet, so let's pause. We are still reorganizing, we're taking... Oh, never mind. Let's pause. Anschluss just happened. After a successful coup d'etat by the local Nazi party in Vienna, German troops have crossed the Austrian border and taken control of the country. No fighting has been reported, and the German soldiers were greeted by cheering crowds in the cities. In speech before the massive crowds at the Heldenplatz in Vienna, Hitler announced the Anschluss of Austria, annexing the country into Germany. The oldest eastern provinces of the German people shall be, from this point, the newest bastion of the German Reich, he said. If that is what they wish. And we, on the other hand, have founded a faction. Let's take a look here. It's called Daito Kyoken. I'll check that out before the next episode. And, well, we are planning on dealing with Axis at some point, but for now we also, due to this unlock, got 150 political power and some national unity. And we will be going for this. This is, as I mentioned probably a few times already, a very important research, giving us daily political power gain of +1. It will be reduced by the by 25% due to our due to difficulty, obviously, but nevertheless it is one of the most important researches we can do, even more so in veteran, obviously, and unlocks, not researches. And what we will spend that 150 for is the Mitsubishi designer for our fighters, since we are already researching fighters. And as you probably know, it only matters. Design factory is in effect when it ends, so we'll get the bonuses. And the research will also be faster. Yada yada yada, everything. It's alright, and I think we will. Okay, let's see. They are communist, so there is a chance that they would attempt to join Comintern, but they don't seem to like Soviet Union very much. Do they? Don't they? To be honest, I am not sure about. Not sure how to check. Or was that just mine? Oh, that was mine. Well, I think it's okay. If the thing about them is that, unless I'm mistaken, we would be able to just sneak our way towards Afghanistan, and that would be a very nice choice. And out of all those small countries here, they have the highest production capacity that we would like to control. So let's start justifying war. It will take a while, and will cost us 25 political power, and it's not. It's quite likely that they will be guaranteed that we won't be able to attack, but I think it's a worthy cause. Well, we have 4 months to move our forces there, so let's not bother just yet. How is this going? Are you guys ready? You are. So that would be the last invasion. Let's finish this. Mobile defense, research finished, and I think we'll continue in this direction. Let's see, I don't think we need anything else for now. We'll probably wait with... okay, we can't wait too long. We'll want infantry weapons too fairly early, possibly even a bit ahead of time. So we have We should start researching this within a few months. That probably means, well, that definitely means we won't be able to make use of our where is it? Here it is. Tokyo Arsenal infantry equipment bonus for research, but that's alright. Should we do it outright though? Thanks to our 25% bonus to soft whip, soft attack, this upgrade is actually quite important for our troops. So is this one, honestly, but let's see. I don't think we need tags just yet. We'll get them. We'll start working on this at the break of the year, I think. Once it's, we don't need to worry about going ahead of time. This is another consideration too. We want better artillery, obviously. There's a lot of things we want fairly soon. Okay, so we will be able to get those two pretty handy. Let me double check, but I think we still have two. No, we only have one land research bonus. Here we go. Well. So that would take over a year to reach this, not to mention this one, because that will be almost a year and a half almost. More like 15 months, but still. You know what, we want we want that bonus first. Not that bonus, the bonus from infantry equipment, since well, it will take quite a long time before we can start producing it anyway. So it's better to go ahead of time a little bit. I'm not sure if we will, but since we will have two additional slots here, it wouldn't be much of a loss for us to slow down on doctrines just yet. I think this one of those will actually be doctrines, and a second one probably artillery actually. Yeah, I think artillery is the way to go. You can invite the faction. Sure, why not? This is our puppet, but it's mostly for the sake of getting rid of the pop-up. That will take a while. Let's see if anyone is doing anything particularly dangerous to us. Not really. We have both of those. So those will use quite a lot of motorized. We'll have to be careful to start producing it. That's a fairly long research, and we want that very early. So let's start this and stick to the doctrines. That will do. I want to go to speed 5, I think. That's slow enough, I believe. No resistance, perfect. Let's recall. Yes, let's recall our naval troops here and see how it goes. There'll probably be some resistance in there may be some resistance on one of the islands, but we'll deal with that. Though you should probably wrap this one up. Okay, and you too. Perfect. Not really worried about the possible attack there. And Dutch, unless I'm mistaken, that's okay, USCA project. So they are working their way down there towards, as you can see, 3 military factories. And once they go, not sure if they take an giant wakes. They probably have. No, it's civilian economy. I don't think they do have civilian economy just yet. Just the isolation, right? Yep, they have standard isolation. So they are half a year away from going for arsenal of democracy. Which is quite a boost, as you can see. And unlocking the research slots. Not this one yet, this is another research slot, but for that they need to be at war with one of the major factions. I guess who will be who will they be in war with sooner rather than later? Yes, you guessed, it will be us. They have what, one colonial troop there. Check back on the production. Oh right, since we researched all the things that we needed, let's start working on our divisions. We want support artillery, field hospital and logistics company. At some point we may decide to replace one of their field hospital, probably field hospital, or logistics company, well, we'll see, with rocket artillery support, but that's a problem for another time. We have combat with 20, so that's basically all we need. Let's just call it Marine Division, and we will be upgrading our standard divisions to it. You know what, let's keep it as it is for now. We'll have to upgrade the ones, the old ones later, but I believe we'll start with producing new. So that's our basic one. Our infantry division, on the other hand, let's duplicate it. Since we don't have enough equipment to... we want to start building our troops en masse. And we don't want to. We will need equipment for them to be built, so we want to spend our equipment on building first and upgrading later. A little bit later, once we churn out a few more divisions, because who knows what, for example, Soviets will do. And we duplicated, yes, so that will be simply an infantry division. Once we upgrade to this, we will get rid of the rest. And that will be exactly the same. We are going for combat wave of 22 here though, so to remove those. 2 artillery. Yes, I think that's enough for this. We are not going for any anything fancy with anti-tank guns and whatnot. We should be all right for now. And then we'll worry later if we want. And since our bonus, as you can see, the soft attack provided by our infantry divisions due to the bonus that we have is fairly nice. There will be some more from another 50%, so another 9 from support artillery, and it will be increasing once we continue researching the artillery tree. We do not have a design company that can give us artillery bonuses, so we'll stick with the one for small arms and just research it whenever we have time. Oh, so that's that. And Mountaineer Division. What we wanted to do is, oddly enough, simply take our Marine Division and duplicate it and exchange those 7. It will be much cheaper than to add a new one. Okay, I probably okay, let's not mountain. Okay, it's just it's too long, so let's just call it Mountain Division. Can we? Don't care. What's there? Nothing. Okay, this is a terrible division. Go away. Edit, duplicate, Mountain Division. Division, and we want basically the same one. We could possibly go with less artillery, but I think because it affects our mountain bonuses a little bit, but I think the gains in soft attack make up for it, well, and then some. Yep. So we're doing that. This is going to have a fairly high urbanization, as you can see, even higher once we finish those techs. That should jump to like 55 at least, and that only cost us 35 points. Everything alright. Combat width of 20, and that's what we want. Perfect. So this is a Mountain Division and infantry. Alright. Those will have to upgrade. Let's leave it as it is for now. We will improve our. Once we have to garrison the islands, we will improve those divisions and add some artillery there. Possibly even some anti-tank, probably not, because tanks are terrible at storming the beaches, obviously. Here, though, we only have what 5 of those, so we don't have to bother here. I like them. I do, however, want them smaller, so let's make it so. Okay, has that cost me? Don't think it has. Cost -5 to add, yes. Okay, so you can just miss and match the way they. I will just make 3 big regiments then. Perhaps later we will change them in such a way that incorporate some artillery, be it tank versions or motorized one, but motorized rocket artillery. But for now, I think this is enough. We don't need to. Let's give the original name then, and that will do. Not as you can see that there isn't. Okay, so those one though, because and this is let's leave them as they are. They were very useful at the time, but British will be able to pierce them without any issues. So the main advantage of armor is lost on us here. Yes, I will have to change them into something else. We will, however. Okay, so this is a bit silly. Okay, we'll deal with that later. Don't want to waste army experience just yet, in case I want something else. Okay, that's it for now. We will be removing those old templates once we decide to upgrade. And now for the training. Okay, you need to have a standard mountain one though. Default symbol. Okay, perfect. We want quite a few of those. I think we want a full army. But that's we don't have more for now, so let's stick to that. We want 2. Right, we need to put them on mainland, which is fairly annoying. We could, okay, for example, we want let's say we want them here. what you would do is, well, you would need to have an army first, but let's use those guys then. We could do a fallback line here. We could select them and remove them from that order. No one's should have been removed from this order. Nice. Oh, Control H, right. Pretty sure it should have been removed. Okay, this is weird. To assign from the order, press H1 in this mode. Right, and that should... I'm pretty sure I've done it many times. Okay, never mind. We can assign them here, and upon creation they will move there. It's easier where you have a new army, but yeah, we'll deal with that later. Pretty sure we should be able to remove them from the bloody order. This is weird. Probably it probably simply doesn't work for fallback orders. Alright, just go there. We'll upgrade you to something useful later. What is this? Those are garrison divisions. You know what? Just sit on the. You are those guys. This front line will do. We'll have to garrison the islands, but not just yet. We'll produce more marines as well. We have what? I want another 7 to fill this army. We'll get choice. Marine division. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That gives us 7. Alright, we are missing support equipment. Perfect. I think we've increased our production, at least we are attempting to. We need 2 more. Well, we will need another line, won't we? So let's do that. One closer look. What do we have here? We have some artillery, but few more. That's not nearly enough to upgrade our existing divisions. So let's not axe anything there. Well, we don't really have anything to axe, to be honest. We have a lot of motorized, but yep, we have quite a lot of motorized, and probably that's. We'll need that motorized. Not that much though. It's tempting. Infantry equipment I'll leave as it is, so we'll have to add some more. Perhaps it will be time to continue producing military factories, but let's just hold on for a sec mostly till we get new equipment. So we'll time our factories around that time, because if we finish them now and then switch to the newer equipment, the production efficiency will be cut in half when switching to newer models, and since it wasn't full to begin with, it won't make such a huge. It wouldn't make sense to use it now. It will be almost the same as if we assign new ones in a few months. Right. Don't like this. How low this income is. 110 days. Alright, let's axe rise by half for now. And that means we need to buy some aluminum. And we are going to buy it. No good choices, really. There we go. We should be getting more and more trade factories. Well, maybe not more and more, but we'll get some by selling our oil and rubber and when Germany ends up at war with United Kingdom, will be their only source of rubber. Oh, right, so we improved our national spirit. Addition that puts us at well, that -1, so 0.6 really, minus 0.08 from the occupation, which is fairly expensive. Maybe we'll cut down on that. For 20% of those resources, probably. We'll see. Okay, let's consider what should be our next research. One of the more important unlocks here is the advanced weapons. We want those fancy destroyers. Rest is alright too, but not that important at the moment. Another two ones are Navy primacy and increased naval production for free building slots. We would want to have a carrier focus and super heavy battleship focus, well, mostly carrier focus quite soon. This is less important after we get, so we'll prefer this one. Though we have bonuses for 2 fighters, but we'll use them later for the next generation of fighters. We can hold on from that. We can't demand French Indochina because, well, they have to lose Paris first. And, well, that's basically it. We're not very interested in that just yet. And for that reason, we will go, I think, here first. Let me think. There's army motorization, which would also not help, but that's for the next year, I think. Airbase expansion, nothing interesting, and here I already said that we want to hold on to those fighter bonuses. We don't. We would like to start producing the newer models for our navy. So I think we'll start with advanced weapons first, start working on destroyers, and then work our way towards carrier focus to get 1940 carrier ahead of time. Right, we have to take this useless tech fast. Okay, and that's a nice bonus, as you can see, nice income. We'll be able to switch factories, switch designers, teams in no time. Will help our GIMP research. Yes, giant wakes, another crucial tech. They will change the civilian economy, and here they will go for limited conscription and get an extra research slot there. Let's see how's the economy doing. More or less the same as it was. Germany building a lot of military factories, probably ahead of us now. Same goes for Soviet Union. Yeah, they are ahead of us now on both counts, civilian and military ones. Hungary declared war on Romania. Sometimes do that. Sometimes and often it leads to wars against. Okay, so are you guys in allies? Nope. Look at that. Romania is a major issue in this area for several. Look at that mud! Wow. Wow. Come on, Russia. Let's just clean yourself up. So while General Winter was very deadly for German troops to the point where there were hundreds and hundreds of people who lost their eyelids due to how freezing it was and how unprepared the German army was for winter in terms of clothing and whatnot. But what really finished off the Barbarossa was the mud that was before snows came. That's what really stopped, and the bonuses, well, penalties granted by MADA are a good reflection of that. Oh, that is a storm mud here, as you can see. I mentioned that earlier, but it's something you really need to worry about. Okay, so let's see if we have any problems with resistance. We do not. Perfect. Can invite the faction. Oh, we could invite Hungary. I don't think so. Though it would be a nice. It's something. Maybe not in this game, but I think it's something to consider. We could, however. Okay, let me show you this. We have those shitty fighters we won't be using anyway, and I think we will send a land list to them. Because I don't think there will be another war anytime soon, within next year, except ours. Basically, you can send your equipment using land lease. And as long as this equipment is being used, you get the experience, quite a lot of it actually. So you can send some basic equipment and gain some army experience. We don't have any tanks, so you can also send various planes and you can get yourself some air experience. It's obviously more important when you have no option of fighting a war, like when being US. But it's a good way to get to use your outdated planes, for example. Speaking of outdated planes, let's we have some. Okay, I think we will be using. Okay, we can modify the government again. Huh. Let's do that first, and then we'll think. I think we should go for now. We should go for small arms. This is a no-brainer since motorization has very few researches, and that will save us quite a lot of time. So let's just go for that. We are a little behind on infantry techs anyway, so that's perfect. Okay, so we are ignoring this. You know what? Let's we could use some air experience to boost our new planes. We can survive with all of those that we have here. Okay, let's I'm going to get rid of all those wings. We'll redesign them later before the war. Famous last words. Tactical bombers. Yeah, do we have anything left? Nope. Send past for it to take in, I think next day, and we'll send land lease of those shitty fighters. That should do it. Start land lease. We can use those and we can use those. 101. As you can see, we can send percentage of monthly production. We can send a set number per month, or we can send some amount at once. Silly thing about it is that we can go way above the number that we have, and that it only goes by 10. Okay. Do we want to send some more? Those are well, more or less up to date. So let's keep them. Well, the best we have. So anyway. And as far as the navy goes, that those navy tabs we've seen, we can only send convoys. So that's no good. Oh, thank you. There we still have. Oh, right. It will take a while for us to send those. Oh, and I wonder if this will. Oh, right. There's no transport path. Sadly, this is fairly silly that we can't put it, can't send it to landlocked countries. But there you go. Well, you know what? As you can see, only convoys. All we want is air experience anyway. Oh, okay, I forgot. Right. I haven't really played on this high speed earlier, so I was caught a bit unaware. How long do we have? I think 2 months? August, June, July, yes. Charm is, do we want... This is what? This is cavalry, never mind. Well. Basic infantry we'll have to do, I think. That won't be a difficult war, but this, you guys also go to the front line. Oh, let's see, put your front line here. And I want our motorized troops, let's say. I guess here as well, we'll just punch through this, it shouldn't be... Nope. No naval invasion on here. Doesn't matter, we'll manually control anyway. And alright, we'll deal with that, well, let's call it war, in next episode. Thanks for watching and see you next time.